Alright everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will break down the most important Linux network command every beginner needs to know. And whether you are troubleshooting network connectivity issues or want to optimize your server connectivity. So without wasting any time, let us see the first command line. The first command line is the command used to display network configuration. Uh, ifconfig or ifconfig. As in the password, if you see it enter, you can see all the informations of this network interface. So it also can be used uh, to configure the network interface parameter for a network, including IP address, net mask, and broadcast. And like you see here, this is the IP address, the net mask, and the broadcast. So for more options, how to use this command perfectly, see the main page, type main, ifconfig, and hit enter. You can see more options on how to use this command. I'm not going to show you all of that. So let us go to the second command. The second internet command, network command is IP. So IP also replace the IF command used to display and manipulate IP routing devices, policy routing, and terminals. So for example, if I want to display a configuration of a specific interface or interfaces in my system, I have to use IP and space A for address. And if you hit enter, you can see you have the same information here, the IP address, the mask, and the broadcast IP, but display in a different way. But it looks like the first one. You can also see the man page to see how which options are available for this command in order to use that in a powerful way. So the second command we can see is the ping command. Ping command is used to test connectivity between hosts on the same network or a network with a host in the remote network. Like for example, see if your own machine is communicating with Google or Google responding to your machine or something like that. So for example, let us say we want to see if our machine can communicate with Google server. So to do that, just type ping and the server name. It can be IP or hostname. Here you can see that it's working. We have transmitted 3 packets and all of those packets are received and 0% of packet is lost. So it means that it's communicating very well. So for more options also you can see the main page, and we're about displaying network statistic or various network statistic including open socket routing table. To do that, use the netstat command. Netstat command is used to display network statistic. If we hit enter here, you can see all the information here. You see the following IP address, which is the distant IP, in the local IP in the state, and here the path, and so on. So what about SS command? SS is a network command similar to netstart but faster. It shows more details of circuit statistic, including TCP and UDP and row connection. If, for example, we type in our terminal SS and hit enter, you can see all the information here that we have. The display like the previous but a little bit different. We have local port here, we have the zero address and the port and the process. You can see receive, send, state, net ID, and all of those informations. Very interesting and very important. You can also see the main page to see all the options available for this command by typing man SS and see all the information how to use it in a powerful way. So the next command is what about tracking the path that the packet take from the local system or the local host to the remote host. It will be or it can be a server or another machine in a remote network. So let us say we want to trace we want to track sorry um, all the routes or all the path that the packet that leaving our computer to the Google server takes. So to do that, we use the trace route command and the host name, the remote host name. Here is Google. So you can see that the first hop here is the router, our default gateway, which is our router, and it has maximum of 30 hops. Each hops represent normally a gateway, like a router. So that is how you can track your internet, your packet that you're transmitting to a remote host or something like that. So what about displaying or querying DNS to obtain IP address of a domain or vice versa? To do that, use the ns lookup command. So this command is used to query a DNS server. See here, our server here is google.com. For example, if you hit enter, you can see that we have all the information here about Google. We have the IP address here, have the unauthoritative answer here, that name, IP address, name here, and the IP address. Here is the IP address version 4, and here is IP address version 6. So what about DIG command? DIG is more advanced than NSLOOKUP. It queries DNS for information and provide detailed data about DNS server. If, for example, type google.com, hit enter, we can see that we have more informations than what we saw previously about our NS command. You can see everything here, a lot of information. And what about the route command? The route network command in Linux stores or modify the IP routing table, allowing you to control network traffic flow. For example, if you enter in your terminal route with the option N, you can see you have all the information here. All the information. Here is our network IP, and here is our gateway. This is our gateway, and the mask here of this network, and the mask here of our network, and the interfaces that are connected, and all of those information. You can also use the main page to see all the options that you can use to manipulate. Now the last command, the last network command I want to show you is the wget command. This command is used to download files or interact with web services directly from the command line. It's it also we have wget occur, but here we're gonna use wget, and here copy this link, and we want to download this file from the internet directly to our terminal and hit enter. You can see that it's downloading fast. If we ls, we can see here the file is download in second. So that's all. Now today we learned how to use network command line or network commands in Linux to display IP configuration and also to query during a server to track the path the packets following, and also display routing information, routing table informations, and also how to directly download file from the internet using your terminal. Well, this is powerful, right? So make sure that you apply this on your own. Keep it up. Never stop learning. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. See you on